Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the field.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Lillard and Hood work together in the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward.
Pretty good at slicing to the cup there. Rodney Hood makes a good read and gets into the seam.
And Covington sends it back. And he gets it back. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Hood drives in, and they pick up 2.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. 4-point game.
How about Kristaps taking a little something out on that rim?
For Portland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Covington. Back to Jones. Lillard, the pass to Hood. Second chance shot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That's a confidence-boosting basket from Rodney Hood after contact.
And Rodney Hood, not a big name player, Bones, but he's earned a ton of minutes wherever he's played over the course of his career.
A lot of people just really happy for Rodney Hood that he can continue his career coming back from a torn Achilles, and that's no easy task. So for him to just be back out on the floor and contributing in any way is a great sign.
Now here's Doncic following the missed shot by Willie Cauley-Stein. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Hood gets the bucket.
How about the strength shown there by Rodney Hood? He has that great frame, and he shrugs off the defense that time.
Here's Hardaway following the score by Rodney Hood.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Here's Lillard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Porzingis.
Lillard just a menace when he's driving inside. Forces the D to act, which is why he gets those calls.
Dallas making a switch here. Owundu's checked in, and the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Trent's checked in.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Yeah, you just never know what Doncic is going to do. I mean, which is one of the reasons he gets the defense to foul it. And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told him, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
Mavericks trail by 10. With the floater, and Doncic finishes inside.
And already in his career, Doncic displays a remarkable amount of pro moves, including that floater right there.
And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, he said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Kanter, and Kanter throws it down.
That's right on the money from Lillard. That's how you finish a possession.
Here's Owundu. Makes it off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Kanter. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Harry Giles is checked in for Portland, and Fernie Simons comes in for Damian Lillard. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Pass to Anthony. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Wandu passes to Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Well, known for his athleticism, Johnson can sneak up on you, and that time, that dunk looking second nature.
Here's Simons. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Trent. Cantor, the pass to Simons. Anthony kicks to Cantor. 4 seconds left, and Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Cantor.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
And so it's Portland with a 10-point lead. When Damian Lillard's in the flow, there is no stopping him.
I think in the past, anytime I got in.
Greg, this is why they say there's no substitute for experience.
And I agree. And, you know, sometimes guys need to learn to be more selfish at times. You also learn if it ain't broke, keep going with it. Ride the hot hand.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And here we go, Burke heading to the hoop. And it's good for 2. Burke's got his first bucket in this one.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Here's Simons. Here's Giles to Hood. It's Covington on the wing. Burke covering. Pocket 6. Jones. No one around him. The Trailblazers rebound. Takes it out to Covington. Outside, Jones. Portland moving the ball around. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Damian Lillard's checked in for the Trailblazers. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 6.
Cauley Stein doing what he does best on offense, looking to throw it down.
Hood drives in. And Giles now top of the key. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Rodney Hood is a guy who's out here to stretch the floor and mix up his game a little bit, trying to regain some confidence in what he can provide offensively.
Doncic is checked in for the Mavericks. Little, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Here's Porzingis. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. Porzingis has got 6.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Baseline J on the way, and that one goes long. Mavericks trail by 6. Outside Hardaway, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Always the connection with the teammate. That time Porzingis in the right spot.
Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
Porzingis not thinking twice, saw the gap, got in there, and scores.
Lillard attacking. Here's Giles. Pass to Covington. Porzingis with the steal. Inside. Here's Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And now just a 2-point Trailblazer lead. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
If you look at career assist numbers for Damian Lillard, the stats don't really jump off the page at you. He's been asked to score more, but he's a creative playmaker when need be.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
To the inside, Cauley Stein. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult. Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Portland grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Outside, Covington. Kicks it out to Lillard. Back to Covington. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Both teams deciding to change it up. Mavericks trail by 4. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Porzingis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, the closer Porzingis gets to the basket, the more aggressive he becomes. And for good reason. He's going to get fouled.
The Mavericks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Simons, he's checked in for Lillard. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Well, after the boos on draft night when he got to the league, you could immediately recognize the unique talents of Kristaps Porzingis. And he keeps trying to raise the bar for himself. An exciting young player for the league.
There's 21 seconds left in the first half. Doncic finds Marjanovic.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For Dallas, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. The free throw drops for Marjanovic. And Portland making a change here. That one drops. He ties it up.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Johnson with the block.
Well, if you can use that athleticism on offense, why not try it on defense? James Johnson putting his 7'1" wingspan to great use.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Trailblazers lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game. It was all Rodney Hood in the first quarter. He had 10 points. Dame Lillard, a player. And that does it for our...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
We really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the floor for Portland, Lillard and Hood work together in the backcourt. Enes Kanter is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Jones in at the 3 slot.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
And one thing that I don't think Dame Lillard gets enough recognition for, he's an absolutely fantastic leader for this team. The exact kind of captain you would want.
Dame Lillard doesn't do anything with regards to making excuses for some of the reasons why the team may come up short. All he's concerned with is how can we get better. That's the kind of leader you can get behind.
2 free throws coming up, and they call. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. And, boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
They grabbed their own miss. Out to Hood. The pass to Lillard. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. 6 to shoot. Here's Jones. The feed to Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Aggressive and incredibly quick end-to-end. Lillard is always a threat on the fast break.
Hardaway finds Porzingis, and that one drops for him. Cauley-Stein's got 10.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Poke loose. Doncic against Jones. And it's Doncic missing. Trailblazers leading by 7. Hood dishes to Kanter, and Kanter throws it down.
Heads-up play by Rodney Hood.
For Dallas, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Down low, here's Cauley-Stein, makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Here's Lillard, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
Burke, no good on the 3.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
1:56 left to play in the 3rd. Wandu passes to Johnson, and here is Burke. Doncic left side. From 18 feet away, Lillard with the rebound. Trailblazers leading by 9. Now Little. He dishes it to Lillard. There's the call on James Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Trailblazers, Jones checked in for Little. And it's Simons in for Lillard. Here's Cantor.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here. The first one falls.
Such a big guy, Cantor, but also incredibly lean. At the NBA Combine, for instance, he tested out at 6% body fat, an extraordinarily low number for a man of his size.
He lobs it up. Plays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Porzingis is checked in for Dallas. And Doncic throws it down.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Here's Simons. And he lays it straight in. Simons has got 9. 51 seconds left to play in the third. Here's a 1-2. That one, no good. And it's Portland the other way. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Porzingis can't hit. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Jones the pass to Trent. Doncic with the steal. Outside, Porzingis. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Burke finds Doncic. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. 8 points for him.
Just a nice job of sniffing one out right there. Would love to see Johnson try to get a few more of those freebies.
And so it's Portland in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Right back after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. We've got Tim Hardaway Jr. Johnson is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Trey Burke, and it's a 1-2 in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Well, the size, length, and power of Cantor on full display that time.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Willie Cauley-Stein comes in for Porzingis, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Burke. Cantor against Johnson. Back to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Bounce pass Cauley-Stein. Covington with the steal. Here's Lillard. And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
Mavericks trail by 13. 1-2 passes to Johnson. Stolen by Cantor. Anthony against Hardaway. Anthony dishes to Cantor. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
The defender gets a little over-aggressive, which is understandable. Cantor is a big, active guy to try and guard.
He hits both from the stripe. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. On the wing, Hardaway. Covered by Lillard. Hardaway, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
To the paint, and stolen by Cauley-Stein. Johnson finds Cauley-Stein. Back to Johnson, stolen by Cantor. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Lillard with the ball.
Great to see when Melo spots his open teammate. Good at noticing the overcommitment that time.
On the wing, Johnson. Passes it to Brunson. Here's a 1-2. Shot to stop the run, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Covington against Brunson. Keeps it alive.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And providing the scoreboard they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by Portland.
To the middle. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. And the Trailblazers lead by 21.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Enes Kanter.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist from Hardaway.
Porzingis playing with some heart now, never giving up or into the defense, muscling through that difficult shot. He's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Stolen by Kanter. Lillard attacking, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting two. And there's the foul against Dallas. Free throw good, Damian Lillard.
Well, I love to watch Lillard play. He's from the Bay Area. That's where I'm from. But he's fearless, heartless, and he usually saves his best for last. It's Lillard time in the fourth quarter.
And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. It's blocked. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, the versatility and competitive fire of Doncic is impressive. You can just tell this kid loves to play the game.
Good on both. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Trailblazers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Enes Kanter.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
Covington with the steal. Lillard the pass to Hood. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Covington's shot is off. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. There's the lob to the hoop, and Cauley Stein throws it down.
Cauley Stein can get up there, and the guards know that, so available for an oop at any time.
Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And so it's Dallas with it. Doncic finds Brunson. Back to Doncic. Now Porzingis, covered by Lillard. Pass to Cauley Stein. Lob pass to Porzingis. No good there. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. Lillard dishes to Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them, complete control.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, all right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon. DH.
Hey, Kevin. With
growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, DH. And quite a few players out of the lineup. Taking a look at who's out for both teams.
A long list of injuries coming into this game. You look at all those names unavailable. Pretty daunting.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Doncic and Porzingis, the incredible forward pair. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Cauley Stein in at the 5 down low. And for Philadelphia, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Maxey. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. Fires the 3. Trains the three-pointer.
With good size for his position, Green uses his length to finish shots from all over.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
And he recovers it. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And it's Green with the jam.
Running the floor beautifully in transition. I like when Green makes himself a target.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Cauley Stein with it, picked up by Harris. Here's Porzingis, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Here's Porzingis. 76ers getting the bucket. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Porzingis has got his second bucket.
And a little contact won't go a long way against Porzingis. What a display of physicality.
Maxey passes to Embiid. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the deep real.
Hardaway uses the glass to finish the layup.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
And the rejection by Cauley Stein. Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Harris. 76ers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Bounce pass Embiid. Outside Simmons. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Embiid against Doncic. And Embiid gets it to go.
What amazing strength. Look, I love how Embiid fights his way through whatever the defense throws his way.
Hardaway dishes to Cauley Stein. Misses from close range. Philadelphia leading by 5. Green finds Simmons. Inside. And Embiid throws it down.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open.
A pass to Porzingis. Throws down the alley-oop slam. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Simmons with it. Hardaway picks him up. Here's Maxey.
You got it. Come on.
Hits the front of the rim and out. Mavericks trail by 5. Hardaway, no good. And now Philadelphia on the break. Harris with the ball. The pass to Embiid. Outside, Green. Misses the 3. Maverick shooting at around 44% in the early goings here. Porzingis can't hit. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And it's Simmons penetrating. But they get it back. Embiid kicks to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. And good that time.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 7-point differential. Cauley Stein. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Harris.
When you think of Cauley Stein, the word length comes to mind. A huge target on offense and a tenacious shot blocker and rebounder on the defensive end.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And the Mavericks making a change here. Marjanovic is checked in to the inside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
And another turnover here by Philadelphia. .26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Burke, the pass to Marjanovic. Back to Burke. Pass to Doncic. That's tipped.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
From deep. The shot misses. And we reach the end of the first quarter. 76ers lead by 7. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Johnson. He's out there with Doncic. Marjanovic is out there with Burke. And it's a 1-2 in at the shooting guard. Now, here's Thibault. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. A shot by Johnson, no good.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him.
At the line for 2.
And he makes both free throws.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Down low, it's deflected. Embiid with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break, moving it up. Oh!
Nice. Howard can still wreck the rim when he gets in deep.
Johnson attacking. Doncic passes to Burke. They get a hand on it.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
From 17 feet out. He's off on that one. And it's Dallas the other way. Thibault with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. And up the floor again, the 76ers running the floor.
Well, that's a welcome sign for sure. Now, when Howard is looking to pass, it makes his team more dangerous.
And now Philadelphia on the break. Count it. He's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Luka Doncic. Pass to Marjanovic. Back to Burke. Now here is Hardaway. Wondu passes to Johnson. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35-minute a game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. I mean, he provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. But he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
Now here is Harris following the miss by Porzingis. Back to Harris. Pulls up on the elbow. The Mavericks pull it in.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rush his release a little bit.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
And putting his long arms there to good use. Porzingis has a large catch radius on those alley-oops.
Now here's Maxey. Guarded by Hardaway. And they double up Simmons. Passes it to Green. Harris outside. Clock at 6. Howard trying to free himself up. Harris's shot is off. Mavericks trailed by 11. Out to Hardaway. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pass to Awundu. Cauley Stein with it. He's guarded by Howard. The 15-footer. It's hauled in by Harris.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Porzingis passes to Brunson. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And here's Maxey. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The 76ers with another miss. The Mavericks shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. There's Green with the 3. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Cauley Stein's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Howard, the pass to Harris. That one's not going to go. Nice D from Porzingis.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding how to finish shots.
The 76ers leading by 11. And there's the pass to Maxey. And a miss there on the triple. And here's the break. The shot and game clock separated by 4. It's tipped. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Showing off that athleticism. Harris is more than happy to slam it down like this.
To the paint. And so we wrap up the first half. 76ers ahead. They lead by 13. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Joel, you've got the lead, so how do you build on that as the game continues?
Just keep being.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to... And with all the stars on the 76ers, we forgot the root of this team is... And that does it for our...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been quite a game for Porzingis.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Maxey, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Doncic with the steal. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Porzingis has got the ball.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Now here's Simmons. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And here's Green outside. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Brunson. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
On the wing, Green to the middle. Porzingis with the steal. Brunson the pass to Doncic. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, I love the tenacity that Harris plays with a ridiculous dunker off the drive.
Here's Cauley Stein, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. Hardaway with the steal. Simmons against Brunson. And it's blocked by Simmons.
Oh, such a smart defensive player. He knows how to use his reach to alter shots.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
Johnson can't hit.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure those two will have a good laugh about it later. That's just a product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And Embiid throws it down.
It's easy to admire Embiid. I mean, the game seems to come so easy to the big fella, especially when it comes to dunking.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. The shot comes out. The 76ers leading by 16. From the arc, another three for Philadelphia.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Hardaway with a wide-open look and misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Philadelphia. They've got a 10-0 run going, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Now, here's Doncic, defended by Thibault. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
And Harris wide open. He shoots, but they'll get another chance. Embiid finds Harris. Here's Thibault. Off target with his three. Doncic left side. A second chance effort. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Maxey. The Mavericks shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both good from the line that time. 5 seconds left to play here in the third. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers taking a 19-point lead into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Doncic and Porzingis, the incredible forward pair. Then there's Cauley Stein. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's a 1-2 in at the 2. The shot by Cauley Stein, no good. The 76ers leading by 19. Kicks it to Green. Brunson against Simmons. Nice D from Porzingis.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Cauley Stein passes to Porzingis. Now Brunson pass to Cauley Stein. That shot off. Excellent D from Howard. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And it's sent back by Howard.
Howard, one of the most feared rim protectors in the league.
Embiid with the steal. Joe. Brunson covering. Outside, Simmons. He feeds it to Howard. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Down low, here's Cauley Stein, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
But that's how you turn defense to offense. Cauley Stein is such an active presence on the court.
The 76ers making a switch here. Harris is checked in.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Passes it to Embiid. Dishes it to Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist from Simmons.
Can't let Embiid get comfortable inside. When he's this close, he's adept at burning the defense.
And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons. His age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Simmons inside. By Porzingis. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And Dallas also making a switch. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Doncic. Brunson. Simmons pulls it in.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
Mavericks trail by 21. Porzingis kicks to Cauley Stein. Back to Porzingis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Harris.
At 7'3", Porzingis is almost impossible to guard, especially when he's focusing on trying to score.
Both shots good from the stripe. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the inside, Bradley. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That free throw good from Bradley. And so Bradley nails both of them. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Here's Brunson. That one off the back iron and out. And it's Bradley with the ball for Philadelphia. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. In the corner, Simmons with it. Here's Milton. Bradley trying to break free. A shot by Milton, no good. Mavericks trail by 21.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the 76ers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Joel Embiid.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing, and it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebound stats.
Shoots. A shot by Milton, no good. And here we go, the Mavericks on a fast break. Here's Porzingis. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. .34 seconds left in the game. Pass to Scott. Shot on the wing, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. And the 76ers lead by 19. Terry looking over the floor. Three-pointer. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Bay on the money.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. let's send it out.
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. And the injury situation as we take a look here. A half dozen players out of the lineup.
And a total of 6 players out of action for tonight. The basketball gods seem to be displeased.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Lillard and Hood work together in the backcourt. Enes Kanter is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Jones in at the 3 spot. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Maxey, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector, discourages inside attempts at a high rate, clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
Now here's Jones following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. And Jones has it in the corner. 5 to shoot. Over Green. They get it back.
And usually amongst the leaders in the offensive rebound rate, Kanter gives your team found points off misses.
Now here's Maxey. It's stolen by Jones. Covington down low. Simmons is there.
And you look at Robert Covington, first team all-defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
And Covington may be not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Kanter.
I like when Lillard gets a little tricky with it. Outstanding at measuring the floater and dropping it in.
There's the pass to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Kanter with it. Now Green defending. Jones against Green.
Wow, the decisiveness is good to see. Kanter sensing when to slash and executing the pick and roll flawlessly.
Passes to Harris. Back to Green. Stolen by Kanter. And here's the fast break. Hood finds Jones. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Here's Simmons after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Tries again. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Boy, that's a great effort from Simmons, guys. He might have point guard skills, and he's got plenty of those, but he can bang inside, too.
Lets it fly. Up again. It's hauled in by Harris. And so Green will bring it up for the 76ers. 4-point game.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
And Kanter throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Simmons passes to Embiid. And here's Maxey. Simmons on the wing. Covered by Lillard. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Well, Simmons has what I call see-ahead vision. I mean, he sees a play ahead, and he's a great passer.
Here's Lillard. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
It's good. Maxey's got 6 points.
Man, I love how Simmons sets the floor up. So good at spotting his teammates for high-quality shots.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Sensational speed by Simmons, trucking it down the court and beating everybody.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lillard, and then Lillard slams it in.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And here are the 76ers now. Portland making their last shot. Harris finds Simmons. 5 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Trailblazers lead by 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And we spoke with Joe.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day, you come here.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Embiid is out there with Howard. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. The Trailblazers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Milton. To the middle. Here's Howard. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And that one is good. Simons has got 6 points.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
And it's Thybulle in the corner. Here's the 3. A rebound by Simons. Trailblazers leading by 4.
And Clark, how about the 20th pick back in that 2019 draft? Matisse Thybulle, fantastic defensive specialist who has an evolving offensive presence as well.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. His defense is really outstanding and NBA ready from the day he got into the league. He'll improve on offense. You know that. He'll work at it, and he'll get better. I think he has tremendous instincts on and off the ball. Great length and speed and athleticism. He's a terror defensively.
Trent can't hit. 76ers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. It's stolen. Here's Giles. Guarded by Embiid. Anthony can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Pass to Howard. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And the 76ers making a change here. Harris is checked in. Howard. And he gets the bet. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Anthony kicks to Little. Simmons against Lillard. Six to shoot. From deep three-point range, Portland again missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Now, here's Howard. He's got 6. Milton finds Harris outside for Simmons. Back to Harris. It's stolen by Little.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Giles. Looking to end the run. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
You know, you can't allow Harris to get comfortable there now, guys. I mean, once he gets the positioning he wants, you're toast.
And there it is for him. Lillard's got 8 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
The pass to Thibault. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Boy, never shy about getting to that rack. Simmons so aggressive playing downhill. Nice dunk there.
Lobs it up for Anthony. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the inside. And slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. Their biggest deficit was 6 points. And that's going to...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Portland, Lillard and Hood work together in the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Jones in at the 3 spot. Now here's Simmons. Maxey passes to Simmons. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. For 3, Harris. And no good. And it's Portland the other way. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Jones is running.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now here's Green. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Jones dishes to Covington. Kanter against Green. Feeds to Jones. Kanter trying to free himself up. Jones, no luck. The 76ers leading by 4. Embiid with it. He has 6 and stolen by Hood. Pass to Jones. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Portland, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
So both teams changing it up here. Good on the second free throw. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And there's the feed to Embiid. Lays it up off the glass. Embiid's got 8 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists. Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
To the paint, Joe. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Philadelphia, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. First free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
So he gets them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with his play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Harris, great positioning on the putback. Harris has got the lead up to 9 now for Philadelphia.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Here's Simons. He has 6.
You look at this combination of reach and timing, it makes Embiid a superb shot blocker.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Harris outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Covington, and Covington sends it back.
No, sir, not today. Don't come in here. Covington not having it.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Howard comes in for Tobias Harris, and it's Shake Milton in for Danny Green. Here's Simons. Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. Trent passes to Simons. Now here's Jones. Defended by Milton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Maxey. And Portland with a change here too. Lillard's checked in. Now here's Milton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Trent passes to Carmelo. Count that bucket.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Here's Embiid. On baseline, Jay. Pass to Milton. Here's Thybulle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one's on Anthony.
Nice job that time using that strong body of his inside. Once Howard has positioning, I think you got to wrap him up.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Simmons is checked in. 59 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Simmons against Lillard. Pass to Trent. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Embiid. This is his first free throw of the game.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
It's stolen by Jones. Down low, it's tipped and stolen by Simmons. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, and the dunk by Howard.
You know, one thing you got to love about Embiid is how unselfish he is. I mean, he's pretty good at spotting open teammates.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Lillard, right side. Now the pass to Trent. Here's Lillard. Poked away and stolen by Simmons. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's a jump ball.
Philadelphia with the ball. Wilton the pass to Embiid. To the middle. 2 on the clock. And it's Howard finishing it off.
To me, this is Howard's specialty. This is his bread and butter thing here. We all know this guy loves to throw it down whenever he can. And he's pretty good at it.
And so it's Philadelphia in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. We're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Embiid, no good. Trailblazers trail by 9. Here's Trent, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Outside for Simmons. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Harris. Covered by Lillard.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Ball's knocked loose. Anthony with it, picked up by Harris. Here's Trent. Outside Anthony. Passes to Canner. Outside Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lillard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
Taxi's checked in for Philadelphia. And so he makes both from the line. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Outside, Green. Lets it go with the 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Lillard against Simmons. Let's go. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Philadelphia leading by 8. Outside, Green. Here's Harris. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
But they're still in this one, fellas. Can they pump it up a notch here in the clutch?
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Inside. Back to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Simmons finds Green. Now here's Maxey. That 3 off the mark. Hood drives in, and that one good. And now just a 4-point 76ers lead.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
The slash ability of Simmons. Really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive, cutting mentality.
Hood kicks to Lillard. Launches a three, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Green, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rodney Hood.
When Green's on the court, you can't lose him because he's just too dangerous as a shooter.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 1:32 left to play in the final quarter. Simmons against Lillard. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Maxey. Back to Simmons. To the inside. Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Philadelphia.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Ben Simmons.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Green, the pass to Simmons. Back to Green. Puts up a three. And it's rebounded by Covington.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation. And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
Portland starts out with the ball. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Doncic and Porzingis, the incredible forward pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Cauley-Stein in at the center, filling out the middle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game. That one falls for Brunson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Porzingis.
Now Lillard just a menace when he's driving inside. Forces the D to act, which is why he gets those calls.
Second free throw, no good. Cauley-Stein with it. Doncic passes to Brunson. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Now, here's Lillard. Lobs it up for Cantor. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Lillard against Doncic. Dallas again turning it over. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Lillard outside. About a minute played so far here in the first.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Out to Hardaway. Trying to find Brunson. Gets it to him. Stolen by Cantor. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it. The fast break chance. Here's Hood. And the pass to Jones. Right side, Covington. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
One of the game's very best offensive rebounders. Cantor also has the wherewithal to quickly convert for the score.
Brunson the pass to Doncic. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Outside Hardaway. Passes it to Porzingis. Cauley-Stein trying to free himself up. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, you want Porzingis, especially with that kind of size, if you're the coaching staff, to go in and dominate on the glass. Do something on the interior. We're seeing that now.
Now, here's Doncic. Brunson finds Cauley-Stein. Pass to Cantor. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Porzingis. Here's Cauley-Stein. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Cauley-Stein, a big that can run the floor, so he can be a weapon in the fast break game.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Simons surveying the D. Porzingis with the block.
You can see Porzingis taking some pride right now on the defensive end of the floor, taking care of the shooter with his long wingspan that time.
And Covington sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington. Marjanovic checked in for Porzingis. 1:32 left in the first. Here's Doncic. And the layup's good off the glass.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 1. Now here's Burke. Defense is right there. It's hauled in by Trent. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Here's the break. A nice shot by Simons. Simons has got 6.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Burke, the pass to Marjanovic. Doncic outside. Burke finds Marjanovic. Dallas moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Here's a 1-2. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Here's Trent. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. And Doncic throws it down.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Here's Simons, 6 feet out. A shot that time, not on target. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Trailblazers out in front. Well, earlier, Damian Lillard spoke to us about how he...
I look to the times where things...
Greg, he's certainly a gentleman in victory and defeat.
You know, Lillard takes the L as a learning opportunity. Sure, it stings, but he also knows it can make them stronger if they use it right.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Johnson. He's out there with Luka Doncic. Marjanovic is out there with Burke, and it's a 1-2 in at the shooting guard position. It's stolen by Little. Gets it to go. That one good from Giles. Giles has got the lead up to 5 now for the Trailblazers. Now here's Burke. Covered by Lillard. Marjanovic. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession.
Hey, you got to know that Johnson right there is not backing down from anybody, and right there, that's how he gets that call.
For Dallas, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Trailblazers leading by 3. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game. Knocked loose. Pass break, Dallas. Here's Porzingis. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
They're going to take a little bit more to get Porzingis off of his sweet spot in his offensive game now.
Hood dishes to Covington. Pass to Jones. And Jones slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Kristaps Porzingis. Here's the teardrop. Yep, that one goes in there. Lillard's got 4 points this quarter.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Off on the layup.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Great position inside. Once Cauley Stein is that close to the basket, the defense is going to have to come over and do something about it, usually a foul.
And that one misses. Simons, he's checked in for Portland. The Mavericks also with a sub. Owundu's checked in, and he's good on the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Bobs it up for Cantor. Covington against Cauley Stein. The shot's good from Cantor.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Porzingis not thinking twice, saw the gap, got in there, and scores.
Portland leading. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Jones banked in off the glass. Jones has got his second basket.
Love the patience from Covington. Lets the situation develop and then delivers a perfect strike.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For Dallas, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. And he knocks down the first one.
Some potential still left in the tank here for Cauley Stein, who is seeming to gain more and more confidence and knowledge about how to go about his business over the course of an 82-game season.
Outside, Jones. 1:35 left here in the second. Here's Cantor. Hood finds Jones. Cantor trying to free himself up. And the basket by Jones. Jones has got 7.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Well, Cauley Stein positioned himself early and then found the reward there as he collected the ball and threw it through.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Willie Cauley Stein. The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. A different look for Dallas. Marjanovic checked in for Willie Cauley Stein. Luka Doncic comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Trey Burke subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And so he hits both. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half. To the paint. The steal. Unhindered, going all the way.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
44 seconds left to play here in the half. Burke with it. Anthony on him. And Anthony sends it back.
How about Melo rising up quick to that one there? Nice shot block.
A nice shot by Simons.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Burke kicks to Doncic. And there's the pass to Porzingis. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Passes it to Marjanovic. It's stolen by Little. And here we go. Here's Trent. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
The 3 for Doncic. And so it's Portland in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Bat. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1 point.
I promise to pray for a positive fate. Had the world in your palm.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Mavericks trail by 9. Lillard and Hood work together in the backcourt. Enes Kanter is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Jones in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Hood gets the bucket.
Yeah, Hood hustling and running the floor so well in transition.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Inside, here's Cauley Stein. It's blocked. Hard away against Hood. Down low, Covington. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Covington's got the lead up to 13 now for Portland. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Dallas again missing.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Covington finds Kanter. It's rebounded by Doncic. Lillard outside. Another shot. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
Don't want to be careless around Cauley Stein. That's when he rises up and blocks shots away.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Lillard with no one around. Can't hit that one. And it's Dallas the other way. Hardaway from outside. And Kanter pulls it down. Kanter's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Ugly start to the second half.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Lillard against Brunson. Porzingis with the block. But they recover it. To the middle. Kicks it out to Jones. Off target from outside. Mavericks trail by 14. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Johnson, the pass to Brunson. Hardaway with a wide open look. And the 3 off target. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 8 so far in the 3rd quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Pass to Trent. Johnson with the block.
Well, if you can use that athleticism on offense, why not try it on defense? James Johnson putting his 7'1" wingspan to great use.
Trent gets the bucket.
Yeah, they are really starting to push it now.
To the inside. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Doncic.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, which struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. But the league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, D.A.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
Brunson the pass to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Deflects the pass. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Harry Giles comes in for Cantor, and it's Little in for Jones. 1:16 left in the third. Here's Lillard. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one's on Johnson.
Yeah, Lillard is fearless, able to take that hit and calmly knock one down and one.
Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team. And in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive.
Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Giles. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Giles has got his third basket of the night right there.
Great to see when Melo spots his open teammate. Good at noticing the overcommitment that time.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Trent passes to Lillard. Back to Giles. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's Lillard missing. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance with 4 seconds on the clock. No good on the layup. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've had active hands and have forced a look. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. They've got Trey Burke. James Johnson is out there with Doncic. Then there's Cauley Stein. And it's a 1-2 in at the two-guard.
At the line for two.
Free throw drops for Covington. And Portland making a change here. Cantor's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Here's a 1-2. And it's Portland with the rebound. Cantor's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Covington dishes to Cantor. Anthony down low. Cauley Stein defending. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cauley Stein. Here's Lillard. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That's an attack mindset from Lillard. We know he loves the three, but fully confident getting inside and has the ability to score there.
Burke finds Cauley Stein.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Yeah, not something you want to do. You let Lillard drive all the way to the rack, and he will throw it down.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Shooting for Portland.
That's good from Cantor.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
Jones checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Porzingis is checked in for the Mavericks. Hardaway comes in for Doncic.
And of course, in 2015, Cantor signed that enormous max contract, 4 years and $70 million. I think a lot of that investment is in his improvement in his outside shooting.
The 9-foot shot. Jones, the pass to Hood. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Outside, Covington to the middle. Here's Giles. And he makes good on the layup.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Porzingis.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And the first one drops.
And making the most of their opportunities at the line here in the second half.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Will it go? And he sinks the layup.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Giles. Guarded by Porzingis. Good.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half. Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Knocks it loose. There's the pass to Covington. Here's Simons. Offensive rebound. Shoots the 3. No good that time. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Bay. The rebound by Giles. Giles has got his 5th rebound in this one. Guarded by Green. Back to Giles. Passes it to Simons. 6 on the shot clock. Fast break, Dallas. Porzingis has got the ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the first one at the line is good. Little, he's checked in for Portland. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Trailblazers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Enes Kanter.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That one falls.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another. Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Pass to Simons. Here's Giles. Guarded by Porzingis. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Giles. Shot clock at 5. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First free throw is good.
Shooting for Portland, Giles. At At the line for two.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And there's Terry from deep. Misses the shot. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Is standing by for.
Hey, Kevin, the Met.
It might indeed, David. Well said. Thank you for that report. Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Actually out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in its small forward. And for Dallas, Doncic and Porzingis, the incredible forward pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Cauley Stein in at center.
This is as high percentage of a shot as you can get for Embiid. He's a powerhouse of a player. He loves to dunk.
Porzingis passes to Cauley Stein. Out to Porzingis. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by the 76ers.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaway.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
And the dunk by Embiid.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
That's just the sheer strength of Simmons. You want to try to tie him down? He's going to fight hard for every bucket.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the game. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Harris, no good. Not a fast start for the Mavericks. It's a 5-point game. Loads it up for Doncic. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cauley Stein.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover would drive a coach crazy.
Quick start here for the 76ers in this one. Outside, Simmons. The pass to Harris. Green kicks to Simmons. You know, he rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. The 76ers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And Embiid, no good on that one.
Wow, it's all about the fun-loving personality of Embiid. It's just awesome. I mean, this guy likes to have fun on and off the court.
And it's Doncic missing.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Doncic against Green. Passes to Embiid. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Embiid's got 8. Mavericks trail by 11. Throws it up high. Doncic finds Hardaway. He gets that one.
And you want more of this from Doncic. He's good at reading shot trajectories. Love his aggressiveness.
Pass to Harris. Over Porzingis. Back to Simmons. Now, here's Maxey. Guarded by Hardaway. Good work there as it goes. He has 7.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Cauley Stein. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. 1:35 left to play in the first quarter. For 3, Harris. Porzingis with the rebound. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They trail by 11. Fades. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. Shake Milton. He's checked in for Philadelphia. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter of the game.
Who's got Simmons?
Right side, Simmons. Now, Milton. Back to Embiid. Pass to Milton. Clock at 4. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Burke drops in the layup for 2. Burke's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Mavs.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Back to Simmons. Over Burke. Simmons' shot is good. Simmons got 9.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Doncic against Green, and it's Doncic missing.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Simmons. Bucket is good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Doncic. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
The pass to Howard. Now here's Thibault. Back to Milton. Lets it go from deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for Philadelphia. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin here for the 76ers guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
They've got Trey Burke. Johnson is out there with Doncic. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's a 1-2 in at the 2-guard spot. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Down low. And the dunk by Embiid.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro and not letting the defense dictate to him.
Doncic. He can't get that one. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Over to the wing, to the paint. Here's Thibault. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Embiid. And now the 76ers on the break. A nice shot by Howard.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Dallas again turning it over.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Maxi's checked in. Joe. Burke covering. Maxey passes to Thibault. Another miss by Philadelphia. Mavericks trailed by 17. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Hardaway, no good. 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Marjanovic. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Love the aggressive mind state. Howard showing how authoritative he is inside.
Here's a 1-2. And the shot is long.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
Johnson, the pass to Hardaway. Launches it. Burke can't get it to go. The 76ers leading by 17. And it's Thibault in the corner. The tray. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
76ers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Embiid, the pass to Howard. Back to Embiid. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. The 76ers with another miss.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Kicks it to Howard. Passes it to Thibault. Pass to Maxey. Back to Thibault. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Tim Hardaway picks one up. The 76ers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 19-point game. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. Doncic is checked in for Dallas. Shake Milton, he's checked in for the 76ers. Here's Hardaway. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Hate to say it, but he's dragging them down. Not a single bucket this game.
That's good from Harris on the assist by Howard. And the 76ers lead by 21. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
This is what a point guard should do. Simmons is so adept at noticing when the defense is overcommitted.
Porzingis passes to Hardaway. Back to Porzingis. Inside, it's stolen by Milton. Over in the corner, Green. Back to Harris. To the inside. Milton's shot is good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
To the middle. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 8 points.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over them.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Howard, the basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. 76.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He had 11 points, and Joel Embiid.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Axie out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And now another look at that mobile 1-block defensive performance.
Hey guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Back to Simmons. He dishes it to Harris. Simmons against Brunson. 5 on the clock. Here's Harris outside for Simmons. The offensive rebound. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
Okay. And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Maxey. And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
Such an impressive athlete. The way Simmons moves on the drive is so natural and under control.
And Simmons slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And here's Harris from the arc. And the 76ers get it back. Good on the shot. Simmons got 6 in the quarter.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Johnson, it's good on the putback.
0 for 3 start to the first half is finally behind them. I mean, now maybe they can get something rolling.
The pass to Embiid. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Doncic. The Mavericks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Embiid with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
To the inside, Brunson. That's in coming off an assist from Johnson. Brunson's got his first bucket of the night.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Pass to Harris. Embiid trying to break loose. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Marjanovic comes in for Porzingis, and it's Burke in for Luka Doncic. Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. Maxey passes to Simmons. Down low. And that one's good, Maxey.
They are just killing them on the interior.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's a one-do. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. A one-do's got 4 points in the quarter. And they double up Simmons. Pass to Thybulle. Fires for 3. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Burke has it in the corner. We've got 33 seconds left here in the third quarter. Lets it go from the wing. Here's Johnson. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Johnson's got his second basket of the game. Embiid wide open. Another miss by Philadelphia. Mavericks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Lays it up and banks it in. Johnson's got 6 points.
Aggressive pass on the break, straight up the court so he can get all the way to the bucket.
Pass to Harris. It'll count. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Burke. Then there's Cauley Stein. Then it's Johnson. Oh, that was something else.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
He has such a strong presence inside. Cauley Stein can be a hard man to defend in the painted area.
Here's Embiid, and the rejection by Cauley Stein. They recover it. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Howard.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Milton. 76ers with the new shot clock. Back to Howard. Unable to get that one. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Here's Cauley Stein, and Cauley Stein throws it down.
Now you have to commend the heart of Cauley Stein, looking committed to beating everyone down the floor in transition.
Hilton the pass to Howard, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. The 76ers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
And shooters beware. Cauley Stein is very crafty in how he rises up to the block. So good at catching scores off guard with his wide reach.
Johnson kicks to a 1-2. Now the pass to Cauley Stein. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Inside. And they double up Embiid. Joe from outside off the mark. And it's Burke with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Wow, at 7 feet tall, Cauley Stein is a major threat to throw it down. If he gets the ball close to the rim, the D is pretty much toast.
Here's Milton. Joe, guarded by Hardaway. Passes it to Milton. 5 to shoot. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
It's picked off. Howard finds Scott. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. To the left side wing. Clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Good on the bucket.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
To the paint. Dallas again turning it over.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
Marjanovic checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. And the 76ers also making a change. Tony Bradley's checked in for Dwight Howard.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the 76ers.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ben Simmons.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Great open look there.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. And the 76ers making a change here. Eibel's checked in. 36 seconds left in the fourth. It's hauled in by Thibault.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Maxey, and it's Green in at the 3 spot.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Green dishes to Embiid. Green taking his time here. Pass to Simmons. 6 to shoot. And the wide open shot from Green. Kept alive. And Embiid is right there.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Now here's Jones. Lobs it up for Cantor. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Outside, Green. And it's Portland with the rebound. Passes to Jones. Out to Hood. Back to Jones. Portland moving the ball around. Shoots. That one doesn't go. And Philadelphia the other way now. Maxey passes to Embiid. Now here's Green. Defended by Jones. The pass to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. And stolen by Lillard. Right side Jones. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Out to the right wing. Pass to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Jones has it in the corner. Pass to Lillard. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game. Anthony's checked in for Jones. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Maxey. Now here's Hood. Out to Anthony. Goes back up. Milton trying to break free. Lillard outside. Passes it to Carmelo. Now Covington. Guarded by Harris. The pass to Cantor. Outside Hood. 3-pointer. And Simmons with the rebound. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. Milton in the corner for 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
Now here's Lillard. Cantor trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Lillard.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Hilton the pass to Green. Harris right side. Simmons against Lillard. And Simmons kicks to Harris. Damian Lillard pulls it in.
I know it's about defending the post and the 3-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Now here's Hood. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Covington's shot is off.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Embiid against Cantor. Here's Simmons, and he banks in the layup.
The incredible focus of Simmons. Nothing gets to this guy, even when he's getting bodied by the defense.
Now, here's Lillard. Covington finds Lillard. Outside Hood. And Embiid with the block.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
Lillard misses.
Mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Anthony drives in, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Good space and pace from Melo right there, leaving the D with no chance to block that dump.
But they'll get another chance. And so it's Philadelphia, bringing the quarter to a close with us. Before the game, we talked with Damian Lillard. He had this to say when asked about.
I know that when the main guy.
It's like he's willing to bear the brunt, and he's also looking out for others.
Great leadership. His teammates seem to rally around that, and it's why every team he's on is a difficult out.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got Embiid. He's out there with Matisse Thybulle. Howard is out there with Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Over to the left wing. Howard, the pass to Thybulle. And the 76ers get it back. At the tip, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Here's Simons. Pass to Howard. And there's a whistle. That goes on Harry Giant. That's his first foul. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Embiid kicks to Thybulle. Lets the three fly. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Here's Trent. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Philadelphia leading by 7. Thybulle, the pass to Maxey. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 6 points for Tyrese Maxey.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Portland moving the ball over. Passes it to Simons. Outside, Jones. And stolen by Thybulle. And now Philadelphia on the break. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here's Simons. No points in the game yet for him. Dishes it to Jones. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Simons.
Dwight Howard still known for his defensive play, putting his superb wingspan to good use.
Here's Thybulle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Nasir Little picks one up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Harris is checked in, and he can't hit the second. Trailblazers trail by 10. Yep, it counts.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Maxey passes to Thybulle. To the inside. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's the pass to Thybulle. And here's Maxey. Harris outside. Just 5 on the clock. Over Little. They get it back.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Here's Simons. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now here is Harris. 1:25 left in the first half of the game. A three-pointer, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Pass to Trent. And shot on the way. It's hauled in by Harris. And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Trent. Off with the layup.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
There's 45 seconds left now here in the second.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
No one near him. The rebound by Giles.
He wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Little passes to Giles. Here's Simons. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. A different look now for Portland. Cantor checked in for Giles. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. Shake Milton, he's checked in for the 76ers. Simmons comes in for Maxey. Goes up on the wing. And Simmons with the rebound. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Thibault. Boom, he jams it straight down.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
And so it's the Philadelphia 7. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Right out of the gates, it was Philadelphia setting the tone. Tenacious on both ends of the floor. Thanks for joining.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Lillard. Lillard and Hood work together in the backcourt. Jones is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Cantor in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And Simmons is just the total package. I mean, a player that can really dish it to his teammates.
Cantor kicks to Covington. Here's Jones. The shot, no good. And Philadelphia the other way now.
And they continue to control the glass.
And Simmons slams it in.
Throw it down, young fella. Simmons is explosive and without a doubt one of my favorite dunkers.
Lillard attacking. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Simmons slams it in.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Now here's Lillard. Here's Covington. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. On the wing, Green. Defended by Jones.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Here's Cantor. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And here we go again. The 76ers on the break. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Yeah, the vision's one thing, but the timing also helps. Lillard prepared to get the ball to his teammate.
Simmons against Lillard. And Simmons drives it in.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Hood. Good D by Embiid.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here is Harris. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Over Jones. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
And here are the Trailblazers now. And so Hood will bring it up for Portland. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Canner. Outside Hood. Portland moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Cantor, the pass to Covington. Jones kicks to Hood. Over Maxey. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Portland. Shake Milton, he's checked in for the 76ers. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Simmons left side. Pass to Embiid. Milton with it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Outside Hood. From downtown, it's hauled in by Harris.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now here's Covington. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet, and he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, this is the kind of shot selection that you got to be on board with Lillard. Tenacious scorer, but I love the efficient opportunity there.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. Simmons inside. Covered by Lillard. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Trailblazers trail by 16. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Takes it out to Covington. Lillard against Harris. And the pass to Hood. Clock at 6. Inside, Anthony. Lays it up and banks it in. Anthony's got 6.
I feel like Melo has always been a guy who doesn't mind hanging around down low, knocking guys around a little bit, and getting great second chance opportunities.
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for Philadelphia. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Matisse Thybulle. Embiid is out there with Howard. Then it's Shake Milton. Howard draws the double, 5 to shoot. Here's Thybulle. Philadelphia with a new shot clock. A nice shot by Howard.
Yeah, not easy trying to keep Howard off the offensive boards. He excels at using his muscles and his size to get great position.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one. And Anthony drops them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Embiid is at the elbow. Pass to Thibault. Down low. Here's Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
And Howard puts these dunks away so easily, especially when he's that deep in the paint.
To the middle. Here's Anthony. Good D by Embiid.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Kicks it to Covington. Anthony trying to get open. Covington's shot is off. The 76ers leading by 16. Pass to Thibault. Embiid with it. He's covered by Cantor. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Jones checked in for Robert Covington. Tobias Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And for Portland, they're shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them, to say the least. Now, here's Lillard, guarded closely. Portland moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. A 3 ball. Drains it from beyond the arc.
She's so good at rising, firing, and dismantling defenses.
To the wing right side. Joe. From down in the low post, it goes. And the 76ers lead by 15. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Jones, the pass to Carmelo. Cantor, high post. Jones with it. Now defended by Embiid.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Joe. Carmelo Anthony grabs the ball. Jones, the pass to Trent. He kicks to Carmelo. Passes it to Lillard. Tries it from 19. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Lillard.
Melo operating in the mid-range. He does such a great job of finding open areas out there where he knows he can dominate.
Harris finds Milton. Back to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Cantor, the pass to Jones. And here's Cantor. Guarded by Embiid. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Hood's checked in. Danny Green, he's checked in for the 76ers. Simmons comes in for Shake Milton. Now, here's Maxey, covered by Lillard. Maxey passes to Harris. Another miss by Philadelphia. And so Hood will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Anthony's shot is off. The 76ers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority.
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And here's Bradley from 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Here's Simons. Takes the three. Doesn't go for him. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final.